So, it was just International Women's Day. So, that's a tribute to women. And, sorry, it's kind of awkward talking about women positively being kind of a jackass and not a woman. But I will get to all of that. If this video runs short, then I am going to do another one. But first, some call outs to women that I know personally, and I just want to send them out there. And kind of an intro to continuation of featuring women in all sorts of community areas and stuff, things that go really unnoticed, like registered nurses, social organizers, charity, social workers. Shout out to my case manager for social services, Samantha Sherrill. She's always telling me that you gotta mention me, when I'm famous. So I'll do it again properly. However, why is this guy talking about women on International Women's Recognition Day here? And what right does he have? Because I know everybody's going to be like, who is this? And I don't feel like I deserve the right to be doing that, honestly, to say that I know how women feel. However, I've been an ally to femdom for a long time. My mom raised me to respect women properly and to do my best to be the kind of guy that they need. And I've had varied success. However, as to why I think that I could even say women are awesome, because, well, for one, they are, and for two, I can see this getting long, so I'll try to make this brief, and explain why this nutter in this weird video is saying he knows anything about women. And quite honestly, I didn't think that I knew a whole lot some of the time, and that idea kind of changed in my head a little while back, like more than a year, Christmas of 2018, after doing a whole lot of awareness work on Facebook. Power Magazine, if anyone's heard of them. If not, they're the professional organization of women and excellence recognized. And so, like, this is a magazine that features successful and prominent women, and just kind of gets their laurels sung, and puts it in place for people that really want to keep up on who's a mover and shaker in women in all fields. But however, they sent me an email on Christmas of 2018 asking if I would consider putting my own name in as one of their nominees for Woman of the Year, and I'm I I I didn't know what to say. Um, but you know, I understood because I had been promoting a lot of women's rights and anti-rape stuff, and you know, like the you know, victim prevention things, and I'd just started writing a lot in threads about the Trail of Tears, which, if no one knows, that is a stretch of highway in western North America where a lot of Aboriginal, Native American women and young girls have been just disappearing, sometimes turning up dead and sometimes not at all. Anyway, I had started putting a lot of that stuff out there on different threads and really kind of help and share some of those posts and stuff. And they sent me this thing, and I, I understand because my Facebook profile has a picture of my little girl, and you know, and then the banners has my older one, and both old pictures and stuff. But you know, it does look like kind of really much older pictures of like the same girl that might have been growing up, and you know, with my attitude online, maybe you know, there have been a lot of people that have confused my gender. So I'm not surprised, but I am surprised because that sounds like a really high honor to even just be considered. And so I sent them this thank you letter, and you know, regretfully apologized and tried to explain that I didn't think that I was really the kind of candidate they were looking for. Um, and I never heard back from them. But to those ladies and that magazine, keep up the good work. And I really wish that I could have felt like I have a right to speak up for women's rights as a man, because I do and I support them, and I, you know, nothing but love for all of that, because even with the achievements that women have, um, you know, is still a lot of misogynistic bias. And sorry to bring up those terms, but that's really what it is. And this isn't just try to start a battle of the sexes. These are social issues that we need to start talking about a little bit more openly and with a little less aggression. Although the aggression is understandable because, oh my God, the things that some people do to one another is just appalling. And it honestly makes me kind of a mixture of sad and mad, and it's hard to know what to do, since a lot of what is really talked about is stuff that doesn't happen to people like me, which I might go into more in depth in future videos when I get more personal. That's when I start to bring out the props and the costumes, and really kind of ham it up a little bit, just to kind of distract from my own inner workings, so that I can try to talk straight about things that are very close to me on personal levels. Um, but on that note, I can see we're over the 13-minute mark, and I don't even know if some people wanted to watch this. So I I should cut off, and I hope that this was not too long, and I hope I didn't go off topic too much. I'll do another video just to shout out some kudos to all my female friends out there and everybody that's really helped kind of shape who I am, because I've learned so much from women, and through my experiences, there's a difficulty a difficulty with me dealing with other men on a number of levels, and I've nothing against other men, but on the other hand, against certain men, yeah. Anyway, this is a Perth County boy, and well, actually, tonight I'm a Perth County beast of burden. And anyway, subscribe, like, share, whatever.